What is up, angels? Oh, fuck. I fucked that up.
Oh my god, yes you did, fucktard.
This isn't even either of our channels.
You're right, so what do we call these fine folk?
Let's name them after the channel.
Sounds good, let's start over.
We'll be right back. What's up, gentlemen, and welcome to The Gentleman Gaming.
So we're calling them gentlemen now.
Okay, so this is Glitch and I's first series on this channel. It is where we find as many free indie games as possible, and well, we rank them on the top 5 of the best. Okay, enjoy. Number 5. Old schooling its way into 5th place, we have
Donkey Me.
Donkey Me is a reincarnation of the old school game, Donkey Kong.
Except you can play as a priest chasing after a possessed bitch.
Yes you can. The game has multiple different styles, 3 of which are Raiders of the Lost Ark, Alien, and The Exorcist.
This game seriously pissed me off. I mean, couldn't even get past the first level of any of them.
There are many other types you can play as, but that's for you to find out. This game is very enjoyable, and for that we give it
3 bow ties out of 5.
Number 4. Falling in at number 4, we have
World of Turtle.
This game doesn't really have a story to it, but you basically, as a turtle, trying to collect all of the bananas on screen to open the portal to the next level.
Why the turtle is trying to collect bananas, or why it opens up some magical portal that sends you to collect more bananas, we don't know, but I think I do know.
What?
Crack.
Turtles on crack. Sounds reasonable.
Game gets hard early on and gets pretty boring after a while.
But if you enjoy a challenge and don't rage quickly, then this is the game for you.
This game is pretty slow going, gets hard, and will really test your sanity.
All the requirements of a good rage game, and for that we give it
3.5 bow ties out of 5.
Number 3. Pull out your bug spray. For number 3, we have
Undead Isle.
In this game, you play as a man whose fishing boat lost power and drifted onto an unknown island.
Find a mansion with a dark history.
A history filled with zombies and giant bugs.
Basically just throw into the game with no explanation of story or anything.
But basically, you just shoot a bunch of things, get a car, drive away, and get picked up by a helicopter.
Even though the game doesn't really have a story, it's very enjoyable just shooting random zombies, bugs, and a giant freaking scorpion.
We give this game 4 bow ties out of 5. Number 2. Rising up for number 2, we have
Aw, fellas.
In this game, you play as a random man who has to fight his way through a horde of zombies, and you are literally just thrown into it without any knowledge whatsoever.
Find out you have to press E on a sign. You have to press E on the first damn sign.
But this game was made in a 2-week competition, getting first prize, so we tend to ignore some of these errors.
You start out with just your fists and really have no need for any other weapons, as you kill all the enemies in like 2 hits anyway.
Your character is very overpowered, but if you try and take on all the zombies, you will quickly get outnumbered.
Final boss of all things is a plant. Yes, a big, pissed off plant. We find out he was shooting zombies out of the ground from God knows where.
Even with some of these slight errors, we give this game
4.5 bow ties out of 5.
Number 1. Stabbing up to first place, we have
Calm time.
This is a game that you'll spend about 10 minutes just trying to find out what to do.
Oh, and by the way, you can't really say much about this without having a big old...
You're a killer.
Told ya.
Alright, in this game you play as a psychotic man in the woods living in a cabin.
Very original.
I know, right? But it starts off with this creepy statement explaining how he likes to live and spend his days in the forest. And he invites a bunch of people up for a party, and right from the beginning, a man tells you there is no cell service.
And if someone asks you to hand her a knife, cut the bread, stab her in the face.
And for the rest of the game, you are hunting the rest of the party members.
Right after you cut the power and find out that you've been stalked by a creepy ghost of a woman you tortured in your basement, you realize you have to find and murder all of your party guests.
This game is creepy, surprising, and morbid.
That is why we're giving it 5 bow ties out of 5.
These were our top 5 indie games of November.
Stay tuned for next month, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
But most of all, enjoy.
We'll see you next time, and as always,
Keep it classy.